Cooperation. And welcome to the program, by the way. My name is We're together for the next 15 minutes as we end the program. Letlhogonolo Mashilo is here in the studio with us, and because he's the media liaison officer for the Junior Diplomats Council, we also have the chair, Lihle Mancoba. She is here with us. Thank you so much for all of you for coming to join us here in the studio. It really such a pleasure for you guys to join us. We are speaking at the time where there's been a lot of talks about South Africa's foreign policy, South Africa participating in various multilateral platforms as well, good relations with our neighbors, be it SADC, also in the rest of the African continent as well. But I'm just glad that we're joined by these two young diplomats who will be talking to us about this important council within the Department of International Relations and Cooperation. Thank you so much for both of you for joining us. Such a pleasure for you guys to join us. Let me start with the chair to paint the picture for us in terms of the reason for establishing this important council, the Junior Diplomats Council.
Thank you for having us, Tali. The reason why we formed the council is that we, as junior officials, we realized that there isn't a platform in the department where we can come together and share our knowledge and skills, in that process developing each other, strengthening and sharpening our skills, so that we also contribute to a culture of excellence and intellectualism in the department, and also having a platform where it would make it easier for even senior management to engage junior officials in the department in a much more structured manner.
Yeah.
So primarily it was to empower ourselves in that manner, where we also create platforms under the council, different programs under the council, where we get to engage on foreign policy issues. Because what happens is that we work in silos inadvertently sometimes, because you for most of the day you are preoccupied with the work that you are tasked with, and so other work in the department you get to read about, you get to hear about sometimes, but you get to understand when you read about it, but you don't really always necessarily have a visceral understanding of those issues that you don't deal with on a daily basis. So we're trying to improve and deepen our knowledge as officials in the department, so that by the time we get out and be posted, we have been a bit more sharpened and have a better holistic understanding of what we do.
Yeah. What are those skills and knowledge, before I go to the Mashilo? What are those skills that young diplomats and knowledge that the young diplomats within international relations must be aware of? I mean, what's the agenda?
Yes. So one of those skills is public speaking, actually.
Okay.
As a diplomat, you need to know how to speak in public and be comfortable and be coherent in conveying the message of your country.
What is the strategy that you're using to approach to actually attract diplomats from the department?
Coincidentally, last week we had an exhibition whereby we had Events Dome set up. Two of them in the department, whereby we engaged diplomats to our own people to come through and register, and then we explained to them the benefits of being part of this platform. And
how is the interest, though?
There is a whole lot of interest from people locally and even abroad.
Okay.
You know, we've received
South African saving in our missions abroad.
Yeah, South African saving in our missions abroad. So yeah, man, there is hunger for engagement on foreign policy issues in the department. So this is a very good initiative, which I plead that people join.
Yeah. Well, in terms of us coming from an academic background, we are very much curious in terms of the use of certain words. Why not Young Diplomats Council and using junior?
We engaged on it extensively as a team as we were forming the council, and we realized that if we say young, the official definition for young or youth in the country is below 36 age 35 and below.
Yeah.
And we know majority of the people in the department are over that age.
Okay.
Even within the ranks that are below senior management.
Okay.
But then then we settled for junior, because junior was just to distinguish from senior management.
Okay.
So basically, it's everyone who's a deputy director and below.
Have you looked at other foreign ministries across the world, maybe in our BRICS members, because we have had an interaction on a junior level amongst BRICS countries before. Have you looked at other countries to say, how are they doing this? Are they, so you can somehow maybe even form relations with and engage on that level?
What we saw is that they have different structures. Russia has a more formalized structure that is more advanced, because they've had it for longer. And Brazil, it wasn't official at the time when we were speaking to them. So it's those that we, in terms of engaging with the actual members of their councils, that we also got to learn from. But at the moment, we haven't formed any formal partnerships with any. We are in the process of institutionalizing the council, and until we finalize that, I think we'll be able to form formal partnerships with those bodies, so that we enhance our development as well.
What is the agenda as far as the young diplomats are, as far as where they want to see South Africa at? Because I'm thinking you're building towards a certain South Africa that we need to head towards,
As this is in the developing stages of the council, we haven't engaged that much with the junior diplomats in our department. But then I can tell you this, that the crop of the junior diplomats that came from the cadet programs of this department, they are top notch. And then we have had colleagues who are posted in very prestigious missions, and then we still have junior diplomats within the department who are doing incredible work. Your BRICS desks and your IPSA from the AU. So we have that talent within the department. We have that smart diplomats within the department. But I just want to take you to an experience that I had with I was fortunate to be part of the professional course for foreign diplomats, and then it was held in New Delhi in India. And you only realize the crop of smart diplomats that we have in the department, because I was there to engage with my peers, and in terms of engagement, then I realized that we are on a different platform. So I look forward, Dali, to engaging the foreign diplomats in our department, and then to have that intellectual base to steer us forward. So going forward, I would say that we will steer
the engagement will definitely take place quite often. All right, as we conclude, how are people engaging with the council? The contact details, how you guys communicating? Because I'm sure, tell to me about the numbers and also the contact details. How do we become a member?
So how you become a member is we started with the exhibition, as is mentioned, but then registration are open online for up until the 15th of October.
Thank you so much for both of you for joining us here on Ubuntu Radio. Really such a pleasure for you to join us. Letlhogonolo Mashilo is the Media Liaison Officer, the Junior Diplomats Forum, Junior Diplomats Council, and Lihle Mancoba, she's the chair of the Junior Diplomats Council here in the Department of International Relations and Cooperation. Thank you so much for you guys to join us here in the studio, right here on Ubuntu Radio, South Africa's public diplomacy in action. Thank you so much.